Well, Wayne, I have looked up at Horsetooth Rock many times, and I got this cockamamie idea of climbing it, and it turns out it could be pretty tough to get up there. And it certainly is shaped like a horse's tooth, and I understand there's an interesting story behind why it is shaped that way.
Well, the Native Americans, you know, they looked at something and they'd say, how did it get that way, or how can we explain it? And so, yeah, they came up with a wonderful legend about why Horsetooth Rock has those two splits in it.
And Great Buffalo was the Indian chief, and Horsetooth Rock is a sleeping giant. And when the giant would lie down, his heart would beat, and that beating heart was protruded up from the rock itself.
Yes, and the Native Americans called that valley the Valley of Contentment because it was filled with bison and elk and antelope. They couldn't go in there and hunt because he'd kill them.
Mm-hmm. But I understand one of the braves had some ideas about that giant. However, there was a nighthawk flying around watching over the giant, but this brave had an idea of how to get to that giant, right?
In one of the stories, they call him Flying Eagle. Good Native American name. And he, one moonlit night when the giant's heart was beating up out of his chest as he slept, he caught a rabbit and staked it out outside the valley, and the struggling rabbit attracted the nighthawk. And so Flying Eagle snuck into the valley, and as he approached the sleeping giant and the beating heart, he reached up into the sky and pulled down this star-encrusted big tomahawk, and he chopped into the heart, and the blood spurted out, and the giant started to rise, and he chopped again, and the giant fell back and died, and his body turned to stone.
So the double split in the rock on either side, the center is the heart of that giant, and the reddish color to the rock is the blood from the giant, and that's how that geology actually got formed.
And that's how we got all the red sandstone from the giant's blood.